This morning, I woke up to a press conference being held by my mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, and our police commissioner. And they were saying that while we were sleeping, 2 NYPD officers were shot. And they were shot by somebody who is in this country illegally. Somebody who entered via Eagle Pass, somebody who is a national of Venezuela, somebody who is allowed to be here because of President Biden's 60 policy changes that have opened up our border, allowing dangerous individuals to enter. Someone who is in New York City being housed, being fed, having legal services, laundry services, free Metro cards, health care on the taxpayers, the hardworking taxpayers that I represent in New York.
Sounds like they get more benefits than the average Americans here, as they say. So I want to start off by saying Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Rakah, Kodash, double honor to apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. And I might play a little bit more of this clip. I'm going to get straight to the point because now you're hearing actually I would say a bigger uprise about this quote unquote illegal immigrants more than I'm even hearing about the whole Israel Palestine thing. Funny enough, but here in this country, you're pretty much everybody's coming in, going out, or pretty much just coming in, and they're going to start fizzling out a lot of quote unquote Americans because these guys can work for cheaper, and all it is just still our people coming in here, and a lot of people has a problem with that. And guess what? They can still pay these guys for cheaper and still get the same amount of quality, if not better, out of these people. And now they give them the free benefits and all this other stuff, and now everybody has a problem with it. But all the things that's been going on, even within inside this place, within just normal Americans, wasn't doing even worse stuff than this. They'll ignore all that stuff, but here it is. People find complaints left and right, and a lot of stuff is happening in New York, especially since that is the main place where them rats started. Ain't that something? But we're seeing just pretty much the gates open. Everybody taking what they can, because them rats are ready to close down this place. So they figured, why not milk this place as much as we can before we nuke it? Thinking they're going to escape all the stuff that's going to happen, but they're not, right? So, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the scriptures. I may come back and play a little bit more of this, but this is 2 Peter 2:13. It says, "And shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they count it pleasure to riot in the daytime." Mind you, this is basically going because you got, like I said, you got our people coming over, and you're going to start seeing gangs, as I mentioned. They're already shooting at cops now. They actually, I think they started robbing in other people's houses. And as she goes on to mention this, that this guy is going around with a whole bunch of other ones, robbing people of their stuff, taking their stuff, and some more other stuff. So this is what's going to come up to a full on. I want to say race war, because that's basically just what they're going to narrow it down to. But it's just going to be niggas versus Hispanics and all this other stuff. You're going to start seeing them hillbillies rise up, cops rise up even more. You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff happening, right? And it's going to be an all-out brawl out here. Even funny enough, there was an article, not even an article, it was a video I saw where a couple of Mexicans said they wanted to go back to Mexico because they said despite all the quote unquote free benefits, it wasn't enough to actually live the way they wanted to. They say they have lived better with the actual structure than to be coming over here with no structure, gaining these benefits that don't really help. So that tells you a lot. So it says spots, they are blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you. Mind you, going back to the previous point, a lot of them only come over for the benefits. Just like them foreigners that come over from other countries come over for the benefits. Same thing. They see opportunity, they coming to get it. Because guess what? The average Americans here don't really see the benefits, and they not even bothering to get it. They just getting whatever they want, but this place, quote unquote, needs actual workers that work their butts off 7 days a week if they wanted to. So we're seeing the decline of this place coming even further and further to a halt. And deception is the biggest game in this society. That's why they'll find any way to use anything against someone, even against each other, to gain that upper hand. It doesn't matter. But we're seeing the deceivings even more. Even with this video, basically a deceiving. Some of them know what's going on. Some of them don't know what's going on. As she's further goes on, she said there's basically making an outcry, basically saying that the mayors need to do something. But what are they going to do? They all eventually fall in line. No matter if they pass certain bills in the states or not, it does not matter. They all eventually follow suit. Right? So this is Isaiah 42:22. It says, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and we've been snared in many holes. You see how our people act. There's nothing left of us because we've been robbed of literally everything. Spoiled to the core, especially with all sorts of philosophies, all this other stuff. People are more worried about pronouns than the actual problems that's actually going on. Of course, we want that because these people are just sleep. These people are just dumb, and dumber. It just gets progressively worse. Meanwhile, they're complaining about about Mexicans coming over and taking jobs, when the majority of our people are a bunch of smokers, always hocked up on drugs, can't even pass the drug test. Meanwhile, the Mexicans, they know how to work, how to clean themselves up and actually try to get a job. Not to say our people can't either, but a lot of them fail. Now, a lot of them, and I've seen this time and time again, a lot of our people will call off work because they feel too tired or some other crazy mess. Them Mexicans coming in with a broken leg, don't even care, they're still ready to work. So, you see the difference between all this, between a spoiled society and ones that's actually trying to do better for themselves. And the funny part is they're still both our people regardless. But you see how messed up the society is. Even myself, to a degree, has grown up spoiled, and then actually had to get a good swift kick in the butt to realize I need to work. I can't be like these other people out here calling off and doing all this other stuff. But see, this is minus the differences. Do you see them trying to still milk this country? Now, I'm not talking about the Ishikar, but I'm talking about the rats. They trying to use any which way angle to, especially use our own people against us. That's why you have us spread across the whole globe. And it doesn't matter if he'll set up gangs with Ishikar, he'll set up gangs with us just to turn us up against he'll turn us against each other. He wants chaos. He wants these things to happen, so you come up with that whole solution. He'll cause a problem, then come with a solution, ban guns or some other stuff, and ultimately try to implant the MTOB. That is the goal. And he just needs everybody under one accordance, right? That whole same thing. But this place is going to fall regardless, right? It says they are hid in prison houses, there for a prey, and none deliver for a spoil, and none saith restore. No one's asking to restore this place. They just want, quote unquote, the Mexicans back in their territory. But nothing's going to restore that. No one's trying to restore order, because there is no order to begin with in this society. The order ultimately comes from the Heavenly Father. He just places here to follow Esau's laws until he's ready to come back and destroy this place. We gotta serve out our servitude. Well, our servitude is actual servitude compared to our people that loves this place. This ain't slavery for them. This is a paradise for them, and they don't want nobody taking that paradise. But they don't understand this place eventually falls. Right? This is Luke 18:7. It says, "And shall not Yahweh avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them?" And see, that's why we want to get out of this place. We tired of the games that Esau plays on a daily basis. All this stuff, like even with that video, is just madness. We're just distractions, but we see through the distractions. We see what Esau is doing. We see why he's doing it. Though it may be a distraction, though these things happen for a particular purpose. And if the distraction further improves or pushes forward with the problems with the society, let it happen, because we want these things to happen, right? We cry in day out because of the madness that goes on here, because we want to get out of this place. We want all the 12 tribes to be delivered out of this place. So we say, Ishakar, keep doing your thing. All this stuff needs to happen, right? Now I might come back and redo this video because this is pretty much more of a rush video, but I wanted to get this in as well until I actually get this on the laptop. But this is just showing how much more things are going to happen. We want these things to happen. We look forward to the next thing that pops up, believe it or not, so long as it's actually credible to things that's actually going to happen. Because you got a lot of misinformation out here that happens as well. But that's why we look deeper into it. So I might even do some more research into this as well. But going back onto this, because we got our own people, our people destroyed left and right. But the hopeful elect wakes up out of all things that the Lord gets us out of. So, Lord willing, this is a little bit edifying with that. Shalom.